You're welcome to today's tutorial. So today we're going to make an all shoulder dress with cape. Now to the work table, I'll mark my vertical measurement first. Now the vertical measurement here, I did my bust point shoulder to the bust, which is 10 inches, then the waistline, which is 16 inches. Alright, so I'll go ahead and make it into a straight line like so. This is the bust point and this is the waist line. Now I'll also mark my armhole measurement. I'm using 8.5 inch for the armhole measurement. I'll make it into a straight line. So I'll measure my shoulder divided by 2. Mine is 7.5 inches. I'll mark the same at the armhole line and make a straight line. Alright, so this is it. Now the next step is to measure my midpoint of my armhole. Alright, that's 4.5. So I'll go ahead and create my armhole curve there. Right, so this is the armhole curve. Now I'll come down by 1 inch to create my shoulder slope. So I'll connect it to the shoulder line. That's my shoulder slope. Now I'll go ahead to label it. This is my bust point and the waist. So from the bust point, I measure my nipple measurement, which is 8 inches, and divided by 2, and giving me 4. I'll mark 4 inch at the bust line and make it into a straight line. So this is my nipple to nipple measurement. So I'll go ahead to mark my neckline. I'm using 3 inches, although I'm not going to use this neckline, just a preamble. Alright, so now I'll get my mid shoulder. Alright, I'll connect it to the bust point. Alright, because I'm going to create a shoulder dart. I'll go out by 1/2 inch at both sides and connect it to the bust point like so. Alright, connect both of them to the bust point. Alright, then I'll mark my darts at the waistline. I mark 1 inch on both sides and also connect it to the bust point from the waistline to the bust point, just like this. Right, so then the next step is to create my cape that go down from the come down by 1 inch from the bust point. Then I'll mark my shoulder. From the shoulder, I'll come down by 5 inch from the shoulder and connect it to the bust point. Alright, remember I go down by 1 inch. This is totally optional if you want it to be down. Then so from there I'll come up by 3 inches depending how wide you want the cape to be. So I'll come down from with 3 inches and connect it to the bust point below. Alright, then at the shoulder line I'm going to extend it to 3 inches. Alright, I am extending it to 3 inches and then I'll connect it to the other cape. Now this 3 inches I extended this to depend on your armhole measurement, your sleeve measurement. Alright, just measure your sleeve and divide it by 2, whatever it is, you mark it there. So I'll go ahead to tighten the bust that like so, just a bust tightening. Alright, so then I'll measure my horizontal measurement at the waist divided by 4, 8 plus the dart taking, which is 2 inches. I'll mark it. I'll do the same at the bust point divided by 4 plus the dart. I'll mark it there. Then I'll connect it. Alright, so that's my horizontal measurement. Then I'll go ahead to extend my armhole curve to meet the point. Now go ahead to blend this so that the bust point will not be too pointy. So this place are the things I'm going to cut off. Alright, that's basically all for it. So I'll go ahead to trim it off. If you have not subscribed or followed this page, I wonder what you are waiting for. Kindly hit on the like button, share so that others tailor can see this. And if you find this tutorial very useful, just let me know at the comment section. Okay, so this is it. Just know how to cut it so you not spoil the cape. So I'll go ahead to cut off the darts and tape it together. Now this is it. Remember, I folded this pattern into two. So all right, so now I'll go ahead to close the dart, the bust dart and the waist dart. Okay, that's basically all for it. All right, I'll go ahead and tape it, and now look at the cape. So I'll open the pattern and connect the cape, the right hand cape, to the other side, just like this. Okay, now this is it. So I'll go ahead to open the waist dart, cut off the waist dart, and then tape it together, just like so. All right, now go ahead to tape it. Okay, so you can see the bust has formed, and this is it. This is just it. All right, now we're going to get the back pattern. First of all, I mark my zipper allowance. So this is my 1.5 inch for the zipper allowance. I'll go ahead to mark it, and to be frank with you, I don't know what the back pattern of this dress look like. All right, so I just want to tape it. So I use the front pattern to trace the back. I first of all mark the length, where the length stopped. Okay, I think the only difference there is the zipper allowance. So I'll go ahead to trace the cape, because the cape are going to be the same, because you join them together, the back cape and the front cape. So I'll go ahead and trace it. Then at the back pattern, the cape is not supposed to be deep. There is optional. If you want it to be a bit higher, you make the tape to be a bit higher. So I'll go ahead to trace it. I've traced it and mark it out. All right, so now this is the cape. I've already traced it. Then I'll measure my length. This is where the length stopped, and the horizontal measurement. Then I mark my dart. Remember, I closed this dart before marking it. That means I don't need any dart, but in case you need to put that on yours, that means you have to open the dart before marking it. All right, so this is it. Then all right, so I'll go ahead and trim it off. This is it. So please don't forget to like, comment, share, for more exciting videos. Now this is just it. Go ahead to trim it off, and remember the cape tip is attached to the zip, so you're going to fix it at the zipper side. All right, like so. So now I'll go ahead to trim out the capes. Okay, now you can notice that the zip is a bit longer, so I'll trim out the zip at the cape tip, just like this. Now this is the back pattern. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.